We live in a culture where sex is everywhere, so on billboards, in movies, in songs, in conversations. It often looks like everyone is driven by sexual desire all the time. But what if that isn't your reality? What if sexual attraction simply isn't something you feel unless you're deeply connected to someone on an emotional level? That experience is commonly referred to as demisexuality. Demisexuality isn't about who you're attracted to, but how sexual attraction forms for you. It isn't a standalone orientation like being gay, straight, or bisexual. Instead, it describes the conditions under which sexual attraction appears. A demisexual person can identify with any sexual orientation in terms of gender preference. What's different is the process of attraction. They don't feel sexual desire right away or toward strangers. For them, attraction emerges only after a meaningful emotional bond has formed. Some people misunderstand demisexuality or dismiss it as unnecessary labeling. But for many individuals, having a word that accurately reflects their experience helps them understand themselves better and feel less alone. One person described demisexuality as not just preferring emotional intimacy, but feeling absolutely no sexual attraction to anyone until that connection exists. For demisexual people, attraction isn't sparked by looks alone. There is simply no desire until emotional closeness is established. It's important to note that forming a bond doesn't guarantee sexual attraction will develop. It only means it becomes possible. This places demisexuality somewhere between asexuality and sexuality on the spectrum. While an asexual person may never experience sexual attraction, a demisexual person does, but only under specific emotional conditions. This isn't a choice or a matter of morals. It's not about saving sex for someone you love. It's an innate pattern, not a lifestyle decision. Many misconceptions surround demisexuality. One is that demisexuals are simply prudish, shy, or afraid of intimacy. Another is the belief that they just prefer to wait. But demisexuality isn't about behavior. A demisexual person can choose to have sex casually, just like anyone else. The difference lies in whether sexual desire is present. Attraction and behavior are not the same thing. Another misunderstanding is that demisexuals find no one attractive. That's not true. They may see someone as good-looking, but physical appearance doesn't trigger sexual feelings. What draws them in is a person's character, emotional presence, or the way they connect on a deeper level. When others talk about crushes based purely on appearance or fantasize about celebrities, a demisexual person may not relate at all. This often influences how demisexuals approach dating and social life. Flirting with strangers or casual hookups may feel uncomfortable or pointless. They may prefer spending time with people they know well instead of jumping into physical chemistry with someone they just met. For some, dating close friends feels more natural than casual dating. Environments like crowded parties or bars, where many people look for quick romantic or sexual encounters, may feel overwhelming rather than exciting. Because attraction comes later for demisexual people, others often misinterpret their behavior. Someone may assume they're not interested at all when in reality they simply need more time to form an emotional bond. On the other hand, demisexual individuals may feel frustrated when people interpret friendliness as flirting or make assumptions about their intentions. Ultimately, demisexuality is just one way of experiencing attraction. It doesn't make someone unusual or difficult. It simply reflects a different relationship between emotional closeness and desire. If using this term helps someone feel understood and find a sense of community, then it serves its purpose. And if someone prefers to avoid labels entirely, that's valid too. Everyone experiences attraction differently, and no single way is correct. What matters is allowing people to be honest about who they are, how they love, and what they need. Our feelings, or lack of certain feelings, are part of what makes us human, and there is nothing strange or wrong about that.